What's going on, all you World War II enthusiasts? Your two favorite Nazi hunters are back today. We're talking about the brand new season, the premiere episode of Amazon Prime's Hunters.
Join us.
And that's right. These two wild rascals are back. Both of us were reviewed the first season. Had a great time with it. Really great cast, great ensemble, a cool story about Nazi hunters going out to find out the remaining Nazis that fled and taking them down and killing them. Much like a Quentin Tarantino kind of, film, something like that. Just really awesome and over the top. A lot of good action, a lot of good characters and actors in this. So season 2 returning. As you can see here, we got the lead man himself, Logan Lerman, returning with the 1970s do, and it really sets up his character and the rest of the cast behind me.
That's right. Yeah, it seems like just last year that we, reviewed the first season, but actually it was back in 2020. Sport.
Oh my goodness!
It's been a few years after
Yeah.
the COVID pandemic. Yeah, it really seems like just yesterday. But yeah, taking place, a couple of years later after we watched the first season. Hunter season 2 picks up after the events of the first season, where we were, shown at the end that Adolf Hitler and Eva Braun are alive. They're out there. So the hunt continues. But that came after the big reveal at the end of the season 1 that Al Pacino's character, Meyer Offerman, was actually the wolf. He was one of the Nazis himself, and he was kind of playing the gang the whole time. So now with that knowledge, we move on to the second season, and the hunt goes on basically in Europe. And we're going to get the hunt for all the remaining Nazi scum that fled the war and are trying to, assimilate out into the world and not get caught. And you have the hunters going after them, led by Uncle Logan Lerman there behind you, and picks up with his character basically hanging out at brothels. And, really, they really play up the 70s vibe in this with all the costumes and stuff. It feels like it entered a new era. And we also have some new cast members this season, including Jennifer Jason Leigh, who we're introduced to right away in the season. She goes to this, I think it was like a candy store, and she's interrogating this guy that's there. And come to find out, Adolf Hitler and some other Nazis have been through there. They've taken the train, and basically the hunt is on. And Jennifer Jason Leigh's character, she ends up taking the guy's eyeballs out and putting them out on one of the butter statues, which was a really gnarly introduction.
That was a cool introduction of the episode, the total vibe they're going for. Like I said earlier, much like a Quentin Tarantino flick, and she's been in some of those, so I thought that was very fitting. She plays Chava in this, and she's one badass woman, interrogating this guy, and you can tell he's kind of bullshitting her, and then she finally gets the information out of him, takes his eyes out, and then really sets it up. And kind of the hunters in general, they're brutal, individuals. That's what they're doing, one by one, picking them off, and it just gets better and better. The first episode.
Yeah, only watched the first episode. All of the episodes dropped on the same day, so look forward to really continuing on in the story. There's a lot of great, storylines that are going to continue out there throughout the episodes. And season 1 really gave Al Pacino's character. We didn't really think that we were going to see him be able to come back. Obviously, he was killed in the first season, but he was able to come back via flashbacks, and you really got an insight into his character even more. See how shady everything is and how he was, working obviously with the Nazis. Jonah's character, played by Logan Lerman, and him really being the focal point of the whole thing, with his family being affected by everything, and him really wanting to take the fight and take out, the people that caused his family harm. And, he has all his friends to follow him. And it's going to be a great season. It's going to be a fun season. And this is going to be the final season. So, it's going to end on a crazy note with them, hot on the trail of Adolf battle between the two of them. I can't wait to see where things go from this first episode. Really had a great time with it. It took a little bit to get back into the vibe of the show since it had been a few years. But after the first episode, I'm anxious and intrigued to watch how the rest of the season plays out.
Yeah, just from the get-go of the episode, it just gets better and better. And honestly, it was way better than I thought. I heard some mixed reviews online, talking that it's kind of a mess. But the first episode, just basing off really good setup. Maybe it goes downhill from here, but we'll have to watch the remaining episodes to find out. But overall, first episode, really fun time. great reintroduction to all these characters, some new faces along the way, and then also the hunters trying to hunt down Hitler, which is really cool. It's been kind of a conspiracy. Like, he never died. He's hiding out in this island, like other celebrities and other people, historical figures. So they dive into that this season. So it's really interesting to see where that's going to go. Are they going to take them out, finally find them? There's a lot of questions I have. So I'm interested to see if they answer a lot of those and what they do with this season. First episode, had a great time with it. And overall, just something we both highly recommend. So that being said, the first episode of Hunter Season 2, streaming on the Amazon Prime Video, I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5 Logan Lerman hair pieces.
This was one of Jordan Peele's, creations from the mind of Jordan Peele, producer on the show. We get some well-known directors this season too, so I can't wait to see more from them. Phil Abraham, recognize his name. So can't wait to see how the rest of the season plays out and see him finally take out Adolf Hitler once and for all. That'll be very satisfying. It's obviously a big fantasy of, many Jews in particular, obviously, with the events of World War II, the Holocaust and everything. So it's a really great revenge tale here and a way to, get catharsis, through fantasy and through the show with what happened in history. So I can't wait to see where it goes from here. Really enjoyed everybody's performance based on the first episode. And love the style, love the music, the way they do things, and they make it fun. They make the hunt fun. They always, find one of these Nazis living out in the real world, and they're able to, get them out of hiding and really do some cool kills and some cool chase scenes with them. So had a lot of fun with this first episode, and I will be binging the rest very soon. And after we finish the season, we'll be back to wrap the whole series up. So stay tuned for that. With that being said, I am going to give it the first episode of season 2 of Hunters a 3.5 out of 5 bear Jew hair pieces.
I want to hear from all you TV enthusiasts out there. What did you like about the first episode of Hunters on Amazon? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to click subscribe. Also, check out these wild bingers on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV movie news and reviews.
So thanks, everybody, for tuning in to our review of Hunters. We want to hear from you guys. Let us know if you guys are digging this show as well, and if you're sad to see it end after season 2. So until the next Cinephellas TV review, I'm Uncle Henry Hill, and that's my good mate,
Logan Lerman, signing out until the next TV review.
Cheers!